It's a whole
Oh
another
my
day.
goodness.
Yes, Bitcoin taking off for real this time.
It still didn't hit
Wow.
83,000 like we were saying the other day though, but
No,
it's gonna be there soon.
like, isn't it crazy how you go for an entire year? Oh my goodness, even longer than that. You go
Well,
through this entire time of just like waiting and waiting and waiting, and now you're seeing these kinds of increases. Dude, we got some stuff to go over this morning.
it
Okay.
feels like a long time, right?
Yeah, it
Like
does.
years. If I
It
mean,
feels
like the
like we
market's
finally,
wearing you down.
yeah, it's like waiting for, an
Yeah,
actual good president to get into the office kind of feeling. Yeah. Oh,
I'll
wait a
put.
minute. Did that happen? Oh, yeah, that happened too.
Oh my goodness. Let me share a chart.
This is like the best. This is
I,
like
I,
Christmas. Christmas is so early this year for me.
so before I go over this chart, I just got to put out there, Cody and I, we're not financial advisors,
Very,
and this
very
is
far
not
from that.
financial advice. This is
Yes.
our opinions and views of what we want to do. But
Yes.
anyway, Cody,
Excellently said.
I
Executed.
can you activate
Yeah,
screen
it should.
sharing,
Is it
please?
still not activated? What
No,
the heck?
it didn't let
Yeah,
me.
well, all right. Here we go. And boom. Okay. So definitely want to go over Bitcoin for sure.
Oh my
But
gosh.
dude,
Why
there's some
isn't it let me?
altcoins that we have got to go over as well that are insane right now.
Uh yeah. What I'll have you pull up I was looking at it earlier, the top 100 coins.
Yeah.
Like major coins are like having like huge double digit gains. So anyway, here we go. Look at this. This is like the Bitcoin monthly candle wicks. This is showing right here was, the bull run of 2017. Look what this thing is doing. It's like peaked, dropped, and then went sideways, and then we had this nice looking gain here. That was 2021. And 2021 made like almost like a double top, which that was kind of cool. But anyway, here we are now. Look at this. We have broken above all-time
Holy
highs.
crap.
And who knows how high this is going to go, right? I definitely think short term before the end of the year, this $100,000 mark is definitely in play.
Yeah.
But let me zoom in a little. We'll go to the weekly chart. Look at that. I mean, 5 weeks in a row we've had up. So this was the long, like here was the bull market, the peak. And yes, it was a long 2022, all the way into 2023, into September of 2023. But we had a little upward movement here sideways. And then we were like, all right, here we go. We're starting. And we had this huge climb to like April 2024 from September of 2023. That's when the Bitcoin ETFs were coming out. All sorts of stuff was happening. We made a new all-time high for Bitcoin, which that's never happened before the halving before. And it happened this time. We had a new
Yeah, it
all-time
did.
high, and then we had the halving. And then this period's like, oh my gosh, this is me, from March till just really October. I was like, and what's that? Like 6 months? It's not a real long time if you think about it in the long term, but it felt like forever. I'm like, when is this going to finally break out? And here it is. It broke out, Cody.
Yeah, it broke out. Holy crap.
You
Yeah, that's
know,
amazing. And that's looking real healthy to me.
oh my gosh. And here's just the weekly,
Which is once again,
it's
it's what
just
it took was is just it's traditional, you know, past stuff. I mean,
all right.
it's just the same exact thing that's happened over and over again. Every single year that or every single Bitcoin halving, this happens. Every single election, this happens. And it's just
And
inevitable.
so, mind you, Cody had said something and he wants to look at some altcoins because they were popping too. Well, Bitcoin's at 82,000 and its dominance is dropping.
Yes, its
What
dominance
does
is
that
dropping
have? The only
dramatically.
thing that can mean is Bitcoin's price is going up, but its dominance is dropping. That means the altcoins are starting to really crank because they're gaining on Bitcoin.
Well, for every, when you go into these, there's this thing called the altcoin run or the altcoin season, and it's very highly possible that we're going to see that happen all over again. coming to the end of this year into 2025. And that's
Hmm.
what happened in 2016 into 17. That's what happened in 2019 into 20. And that's what's going to happen this year, I believe.
So anyway, this right here, I was looking at this. This is Bitcoin dominance. So I really think Bitcoin is like, screw you altcoins. I'm not going to be below 60% dominance. I'm the king. It's come down. It's tested the 50-day moving average. This is on the daily chart. Tested it again. And now we have this like little wick here, which usually you see one of these wicks. I forgot the name of it. A lot of time that means it's going to reverse. So I really think it's just bouncing off this 50-day moving average, and it's just going to shoot back up and get back up to like 62% on its run to 100,000. But
It
after
could,
it hits 100,000,
unless the altcoins double.
let's look at the altcoin market,
I mean, the chart is the chart. You are right about that.
right? That looks like that's just coiling up to get going again. I mean, the trend is your friend, and we're definitely in an uptrend. So
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen
total.
some of the altcoins running these kinds of numbers.
So, oh, this is from my last live. I drew some lines. Me
Nice.
and my lines. But look at this is the total two market, the altcoin market. Look at this breakout.
Yeah.
And this is just all look at the volume down here. This is
Yeah.
just all buying volume. The bulls are totally in control here. And yeah, this is definitely going to push up. I mean, it broke above this. It's who knows what the altcoin market's going to do, but Ethereum's pumping as well. I'm just going to look at total three, take Ethereum out of this, and then I'll look at Ethereum because that's pumping too, man. So here's the total. This is the total three. This is without Ethereum in here. Wow, I think everything's going to just be at least pushing its, short-term all-time highs we had back in March. So it's still got room to grow. We'll see what happens when it gets up to this level.
Yeah.
This week could be very interesting,
It's going to be an interesting week, but
you know? So, hmm,
what's also really interesting too is traditionally you have a lot of dumping going on a Sunday, but it's kind of reversed that.
look at
Really
the
interesting.
look at Ethereum.
Yeah.
Ethereum's like, I'm the sleeping giant. Stop
Yeah.
talking crap
Dude,
about me.
Ethereum's got
Here
some
I come.
serious things to say
I
right
mean,
now. Yeah.
you know, it's like, so this is the daily. So like in the last 6 days, Ethereum's up 35%,
Jeez.
34%,
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude,
right?
I love that.
It just busted out. And all the moving averages, even though they're all inverted right now with the 200, the 20, and the 50, but the 20 just crossed the 50. And look at the sharp bend up. You can tell the 200 starting to turn. So, barring some catastrophic world event, this thing is going. I see, Ethereum pushing 3,500 before there's any resistance.
Yeah.
Next is like 4,000. So we'll see.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
exciting.
fun.
It is fun, dude. So,
So,
holy crap. All right, well,
all right. I
let's
got to take
dive
a
in.
breath, sip of
Let's
coffee.
Yeah, right?
So
Seriously.
exciting.
Hey guys, thanks for joining the live. For those who are watching, if you guys could just hit the like button, that would mean the world to us. But if you guys got something you want us to check out as far as looking up coins and stuff, we'd be down. Just let us know. But yeah, so the news, there's there's a lot of things going on. I'm actually really I'm excited to see what Trump is going to do once he gets into office with different things with crypto and whatnot. Um, I'm excited to see overall what's going to happen, but
I know.
let's take a look at this.
What do you
This
got?
is a little article that was actually CNN Business, which I don't typically watch CNN, but really interesting that they're talking about crypto now. So Bitcoin hits 80,000. Why
Well,
Trump?
you know why? Just a little side note on that.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh my God, freaking Elon Musk is buying us. We got to freaking start talking about this guy
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
in a positive way.
I'll probably watch more CNN in my entire like than I've ever watched in my
In the
entire
first
life.
week.
After it's so Bitcoin hits 80,000. Why Trump is boosting crypto? It's really happening. I'm not kidding, guys. When I say that Trump is going to be the crypto, you know, president that he says he's going to be, it's going to be because
Yeah.
his circle of influences are big crypto guys and gals, big people that seriously want it to explode.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's not just for the sake of, oh, well, they're just trying to pump their bags. Like, no, like these people actually believe.
Well, yes, there's some of that too.
Of course there is. I said not
Because
just. It's
because
not just.
Trump and his family did start a crypto
I just don't
based
want
company
I
last year,
right.
and he's still about being a businessman.
Of course
Because
he
look at
is.
this, just real
Yes,
quick.
but
I'm
we
sorry to
can't
interrupt,
okay,
real
but hold
quick.
on. But we got to
So
be
when he got
careful
out
with
of the
this.
office, he got out of office. Okay, go ahead.
We got to be careful with this, okay?
Yeah,
Because we can't just suggest that this is insider trading,
it's
bull
not.
crap. Because that's what happened with,
Yeah, that's true.
Nancy Pelosi's husband. And that's what happened with actually, I think that there's a
Uh,
rule they were talking about okay, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second because I think this is really
yeah,
important to talk
I
about, Brian.
wonder. You're right.
So
Because he
one
had
of
the
the
business established before he was president.
okay, so let's talk about this for a second. So first of all, we're talking about crypto assets. We're talking about commodities, digital commodities. That's the way that I look at it. Okay. We're not talking about Fortune 500 companies. We're not talking about the stock market. I do think that these things are totally different assets, different asset classes. And so they've talked about making it so that people that are, in the service. Oh, by the way, Brian, side note, thank you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome. Actually, let's thank all veterans for their service, for
Yeah.
the
If you
sacrifice
guys,
we've all done for our country and our freedoms, and
yeah,
this is why we can do
I
what we can do.
thank you for your service. That you have an amazing story. I'd love for you to share that story someday on this channel. But
Maybe someday.
um yeah, seriously. And like Brian said, I appreciate everybody else's service. This is a wonderful thing that you guys did for our country. So thank you guys. Um but yeah, what I was saying though was is that we have these we have these public servants that work for the federal government. And they were talking about creating a rule where they're not allowed to trade or own assets that are directly connected to the power they have in office. Like, so for instance, like if people work for the SEC, you know, they can't necessarily just or there's like a timeline. And I know like the current thing is that they can't own stock, like pre-launches of stock, like because they actually know what's happening. They have insider like knowledge, and to me that makes sense.
Right.
But you can't have insider knowledge with Bitcoin because Bitcoin is a digital
No one can.
asset. It's a digital commodity asset that's
It's
literally
it's
owned
like
by the
gold.
whole
It's like
world.
gold.
It's like gold, exactly. And I just don't feel like, I mean, unless it was something dramatic, like, oh, we're gonna go back to the gold standard, or we're gonna use Bitcoin as an actual backing asset for the United States dollar. But then again, it's just like that's not I don't think that really it's not fair because the all these people that are going into office already have Bitcoin. It's not like they don't have it already. They already
Oh,
have it.
right.
So what are they going to do? Get rid of it? And then it's like now it's considered insider trading like I don't know. I mean, I feel like you would have to go
Well,
back and
see,
look at the
see,
purchase date.
Bitcoin to me is like it's like gold. So we he's owned gold before office. He can still buy more gold for his portfolio,
Right.
right? Bitcoin is the same thing.
Right. But you know what I'm
I,
saying though? Like
I mean,
I feel like it's
That's
totally
why he's already
different.
talking about building a Bitcoin national reserve,
Right.
like the
Like
gold
okay, it's no
reserve.
mystery that people that want to
So
invest
I
in
wonder, is there going to be a little USB stick locked in this huge, massive vault at Fort Knox
well,
or
there very
something?
well could be. Yes. But to me it's no mystery to me though that people
Instead of
that
this
start
huge
investing in
building
pipe
filled with gold, you get this little USB stick that's worth.
yes. I
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
I'm just saying that I don't think that it's right, you know, for people to like I don't know. I just think it makes sense. It's just like it's people are going to invest in crypto. It's just going
Oh
to
yeah.
start happening. They know it's going to happen. We have the dream team of American leaders in crypto right now. The dream team, the actual dream team. in the Trump cabinet.
Oh,
It's
yes.
happening. It's going to happen.
It's
And so
happening.
so
Whether
Bitcoin on
you,
Sunday hits a new record of 80,000, the world's largest cryptocurrency surge in a run up Tuesday's United States presidential election. All right. So Bitcoin is up 80% this year. The S&P 500 still electric 25.7% gains this year after briefly touching the 80,000 milestone. Bitcoin was trading just below the Sunday mid-morning. This industry believes Trump's victory is bullish sign of Bitcoin and other digital currencies. Although Trump was once Bitcoin skeptic, once saying it was based on thin air, he has fully embraced crypto in recent months, unlike Biden's administration, which had sought to rein in crypto. So, and the reason why, though, I just want to make this clear. The reason why Trump said this, I've said it before, is because his skepticism came from, is this going to hurt the United States dollar or is it going to help it? And after he was educated by people like Robert F. Kennedy, Vivek Ramaswamy, et cetera, Elon Musk probably educated him on different things. He realized, no, no,
oh,
no, this is just
definitely.
another asset class that American could take advantage of to actually collect more money from the world for the United States government. And that is when he said, so this is actually helping the United States dollar, not hurting it. And
But,
that's what he
and
came to realize.
I think it's a change of technology and the technological evolution. Blah, evolution, right?
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
the whole technology sector.
you're right.
And so it's all moving. It's got to all move.
Yeah, it does.
So
Absolutely.
if we don't get on board, we're going to be left behind.
Yeah,
And
totally agree with that.
you know, so
So,
we can't do that.
so yeah, so I mean that is I think that's the driving force right now.
It
I
is.
honestly believe that. I think that a lot of people have come to that realization, and I think a lot of countries have come to that realization. Dude, it's so exciting. It's crazy. Absolutely. Like now, here's a question: do you think that
So if
if Kamala Harris got into office, would we still be surging right now in our crypto?
mm, mm, mm,
Isn't that interesting?
it is.
I actually would say that we would probably still be surging, but
Mm,
isn't that crazy to think how much we actually might be thinking that the election actually did play into this? Like,
right. So
because the charts are the
maybe it
charts.
wasn't. Yeah, who knows? I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to even go to what if. I'm not going to hurt my brain.
I know it's just an interesting thing to think about. That's all.
I'm just gonna accept the present.
It just kind of makes you wonder if, like, it's a simulation. Like the
Oh my
way that
gosh,
things all
right.
came into fruition
Are
here.
we in this massive AI game?
Yeah, right.
And
Seriously.
we're the pawns for the AI characters playing against each other.
Yeah. No,
Oh
anyways,
no.
I'm
Oh
not
no,
gonna go
no.
down any of those rabbit holes.
Right?
But dude, all right, can you check out a coin for me? There's a coin
Sure.
that I want to look up that we haven't looked up in a long time, and definitely not one of your favorites, but
Go.
something I've been still holding for quite a while. And when I looked at it, I was like, what the heck? It's CRO.
Oh yeah, CRO's been having
It's been
a
having a
nice little run.
joyride.
Yes, I
Yeah,
guess we're gonna go. Well, oh
CRO
my.
baby.
No, I can't.
Crypto.com for those
I
who
can't.
you do not know what that is. And this was
I can't show this chart.
as Brian's looking up this chart. All
You
right.
won't like the way this looks.
Yeah, probably not. But
No, but yeah, let me share my screen.
let's take a look. For those of you who don't know what CRO is, it's from crypto.com. You of course you guys know what CRO is. You guys know
Yes.
it.
Oh yeah.
It's the native coin to the exchange crypto.com. Holy crap, look at those. Bada bing, bada boom. Poof.
Right? Oh my.
Dude,
So
yeah.
it's this last 6 day run up is if you go to the top of the wick over 100%.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
go to where it closed, it's 89%. So yeah, it's 100% gain.
Yeah,
It wicked up to it. It was hitting these highs here.
yeah. I definitely 1x'd my pocket there for a second.
Oh my
Still,
gosh. Yeah, still up 89% though.
yeah. It's so crazy because I'm like, but
Wow.
here's the thing, and I want to talk about this too, okay? This is not just about CRO. I want to make a point here. I actually do believe that one of the greatest investments in crypto that you could actually invest in is native coins to exchanges. I seriously believe that. Like I think that BNB from the Binance, I think
I
that
know. I mean,
CRO from
I had some
crypto.com,
Binance. Oh yes.
they're
There's
like native
the one
coins are
from
very, very
KuCoin I used
valuable.
to have.
Right. They're
Um,
valuable. Like,
they
I mean,
are.
They always will be. As long as the exchange is going and doing well, they'll always be valuable coins to invest in. I truly believe that.
So yeah, on the weekly chart, it's definitely at a pivotal point. If it can break above this right here, there's not much in the way of stopping it to get back up to like 45, 50 cents.
Can you believe that, man?
Wow. Hmm. All
What
right.
an explosion.
Which one do I want to look at? Any
We're,
coin requests from people?
we got any coin requests from the people?
From the people.
No, I got nothing yet.
Oh,
Um, there is, you could check out Maple. I know we got a lot of followers for
yeah.
that.
All right. Maple's doing some correction.
Good time to buy.
It might be. Yeah.
Maybe I throw my CRO in that.
All right, let me get to the daily chart.
Let's actually make some profits on CRO for once in 4 or 5 years. It's been a
All right.
long, hard road with a lot of these altcoins, folks. A
So
long, long, hard road.
here's Maple. You can see we had this nice really run up.
Look at
It
that.
actually almost wicked up to like $39. So probably bull flag forming. It's going to come back down. I could see it coming down back down to like $25, retesting $25 range. And then, nice bull flag and going up to more highs. If it continues with the trend of the market. If you look at the long-term trend of it, let's go to like the weekly. Um, you can see that the weekly trend is up. So, and this is a strong wick. This is a strong candle. It opened at its low of the day and never went below that. Closed up here. So, um, yeah, this is probably if you're looking to get into Maple. Um, again, not financial advice. If I was looking to add to my bags, what I'd probably do is I'd probably be looking down around, not if you're not too conservative, $27, $28, somewhere in there. Or if it was me, I'd probably, I think it's gonna probably come back down to around 24.50, $25. But anyway, anywhere in that range. Not if you're not too conservative,
Sorry, that was a little loud.
So anyway,
well, for
that's
some reason I can't
Maple.
see the chat on my computer, so I have to see it on my phone.
All
If
right.
anybody's actually chatting with
Yeah.
us.
So this is another coin I have, Render. This was starting to make a move, but it was in a not a good chart for a while, you can see, but it finally broke above its volume point of control. But a lot of coins are popping. Um, you know, I should just go down a list of stuff. One that had a nice run up?
What's that?
WCFG has been moving.
Oh, baby, yeah. I know. It's actually so funny to look at I mean, WCFG is
Because
my top holding right
WCFG's
now.
chart was rough looking. This is a rough chart, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it is.
it's not a pleasing looking chart, but
No.
it just broke above the 20 and 50-day moving average. So we
And
are
for the
there
record
is
of
some
those of
way.
you who don't know what WCFG is, I mean it's
It's
you should definitely
intraday.
take a look at some of the past videos that Brian's made about it. Really, really good stuff. Give you an insider on it, but it is a risky thing to invest in for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
It's not in our top 100
No, it's like
market caps.
probably around 250,
Yeah,
300
but
range frame.
funny enough though, I've got a lot of money in that stupid thing. But
So
I'm
anyway,
excited
that's
about it,
moving.
dude.
So that's moving, so that's had a nice little move. Another one that of course made some moves. Well, I was watching Arrow.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on Arrow anyways?
Me, Aerodrome.
Yeah,
I
Aerodrome
like it.
because
So like you have
I remember when that came out, it was really
base
interesting.
is with Coinbase, it's layer two, and there's no
Yeah,
token for base.
right.
But the Arrow indirectly is involved with that, and it's I'll have to read through it again, but it's involved with base, and this is a way that you can um, reap the gains of what base is doing for Coinbase.
That's
So
interesting. Yeah.
it's interesting. Maybe I'll do. Yeah, I gotta.
Hey, check this out really quick. Oh wait, no, you're gonna do, yeah, go over it.
So here's Arrow, just the chart. You can see it.
That
It was
looks good
pumping when
actually.
it came out. It just came out not that long ago.
Yeah, it's fairly new.
Yeah,
Actually, it
hold
came
on.
out this year, didn't it? It wasn't 2023, was it?
I think the beginning of the year it came out. And I
Yeah.
had to run up with everything. But now you can see it's getting ready to crank again. I had a
You
nice
did a
little run
vid,
up
yeah.
recently.
You did a
I
couple
did it.
videos in
I
the
did
very
a couple
beginning of the
videos.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Um, other one is Solana. This thing's pumping. It's above 200 now. It's above this local
Yeah.
high. I really think the next stop is its all-time high, which is,
Well, yeah, I mean, I expect
oh,
that.
definitely. So this is going to have a new all-time high before the end of the year, Solana. Totally. It's going to
What's
blow
that
this out of the
percentage
water.
increase to the all-time high from here? It's got to be like what, 20% or something? Oh, more?
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
22%.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I could do that in a day.
Yeah, it really could. It actually could. It's gonna happen sooner than later, that's for sure.
Right. So
You know,
we'll
we need
wait
to
and
put
see.
out, hey, we should
And
put out a Solana video. It's been a while since we've done one of those.
mm, it has. And this thing crashed, with the whole FTX debacle and
That sucked.
everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
It went down to like $8.
Yeah.
It went from freaking a high like 260 down to $8.
People got so
But now it went
depressed.
from $8 to 214. That's crazy. So that's one.
If you didn't have an opportunity back in 2023, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Geez, not just 2023. I mean, it was like the entire year of 2023. You had like over 365 days
Oh yeah. Of
to
that,
pick
hold
up
on.
to pick up those bags of sideward or sideways
So even if we just go,
cheapness.
yeah, from $26 to, the low here, but just say from 15 to $26, you had a year. You had a year time
Yeah,
frame to pick this up cheap, cheap. That's
you really
crazy.
did.
So
You really did.
another one, see what TIA's been doing.
Hold on, before you do that, let me check this out.
All right.
So we got, it's always fun to take a look at this and see. So we got gotta cancel out all this crap. Reject all the cookies. All right, so we got seven on the 7 day. We already talked about it. CRO, 105%. We got the hour CRO, which is doing great. And then now check out the 24-hour CRO. No,
We
it wasn't CRO for a second. We actually, in the 24-hour chart, we actually had Dogecoin was up there, but now Dogwoof hat's going up there. So we're having, I guess what I'm getting at here is we're seeming to have also a pretty significant
meme
meme
coin.
coin run
Oh yeah.
right now. Yeah. And they love to, man, these meme coins, people get super into it once we start pushing. But Dogwoof hat and Dogecoin, I'm actually curious I want to see what's up with Dogecoin because it's 85% up on the 7 day, 20 or 18 on the 24, and nothing really on the hour, actually, kind of funny enough. There's a lot of other things that are catching up at the moment, but
Did you see the dog come out?
the what?
Can you still see my chart? Right?
Hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'll let you share that.
Oh, I was sharing. It said I was sharing.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. That,
Oh, that's funny. I thought I was actually sharing for a second. Never mind.
no. Huh. So you can see the chart now, right?
Oh my gosh, there it is. Dogecoin. That is, dude, look at that thing. Explosion. And for the record, why do we think this is exploding out of like
Meme
uh,
coins are like huge community things
I
now.
think that Dogecoin is the Bitcoin Dogecoin. I mean, the Bitcoin meme coin. If you want to do like
Yes.
a king, that's it. And guess who's just won the election? Elon Musk.
The
Elon
king
Musk
the
just won
king
the
of
election.
Dogecoin.
The king of Dogecoin. Literally, you could not ask for a better crew of people in office.
I
Not that
mean,
America is the only thing carrying the world of crypto, but at the moment it kind of is.
so if Dogecoin can hold this level of area as support, And then bounce off that, the next place is going to be its all-time high.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Oh my word.
Right? Yep.
Insane, dude. Insane.
So,
Insane.
it's,
Like, look at this. Look at this.
but
We've
all of
got,
them, you going to share your screen?
yeah, look at this.
All
I'm
right, hold
assuming
on.
I'm sharing it at this
You're
point now.
not. You're
Uh,
not. Now
Yeah, it
you
says
are.
I am.
Oh, really? It was
Yeah, it
weird
does.
because
I
mine's,
think I was sharing it earlier. But dude, look at this. Fear and greed index, almost 80. Almost 80. 79 on the fear and greed index. Bitcoin's dominance, like we just talked about. It's been a while since we've seen this thing go below 60%, hasn't it?
oh, yeah, well, in the near, yeah, a little bit. Hold on. Not, not that long.
Not that long. I don't
Well,
know. It's going down, that's for sure. But I
with
do
the
think that
price
there is
going
something to be
up.
I think that there is something to be said for what you were talking about earlier, that that dominance chart, it hasn't had its final day. Like I think it's still going to go back up again.
No,
Look
it's
at this.
been,
Number
well,
5 is
let,
BNB.
right. Let me show this real quick and then you go back. Just
Sure.
release. Let me, you seeing my screen, right?
Um
Or no?
no, I'm not. You got to share it.
I did. Maybe you got to unshare yours.
I did. Oh, interesting. I
That's what it has to, yeah. Huh. Now you can see it, right?
yeah, I can.
All right. So here's Bitcoin dominance. So really, I mean, it popped up above 60 for a couple days, couple weeks. So for a couple of weeks, it's been playing around the 60, but now it's going down a little bit. But you can see the trend is still up.
Yeah.
So it's still going up, but now altcoins are like, hold on, wait for us, Bitcoin. So then altcoins are running when Bitcoin's gonna be like, uh-oh, no, all right, I'm out of here and go back up. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
you guys are catching up to me. No, I'm out of here. But anyway, eventually Bitcoin's gonna get tired around 207,000. And then the altcoin's gonna be like, we're out of here, you old man.
Yeah, probably.
So
Jeez,
anyway,
macro. All right. Let's take a look at this though.
all right.
These are the different categories that we could look at from from like the crypto world. You got the AI memes, which
Yep.
is an interesting category. You've got what the heck? These are just like are these new categories?
Yeah, I guess animal memes, political memes,
So now we're
Telegram.
categorizing actual categories. Like we're actually getting into subcategories of categories.
But
So
look at
interesting.
like political
Used to be just
memes, the
meme coins.
market.
Now there's like subcategories
I
of
mean,
meme coins.
it's crazy. Like AI meme coins are over a 2.3 billion market cap.
It's insane how much money's in them. And they're like soaring right now for it's insane. Insane.
I like Peanut the squirrel.
You know who that is, right?
No,
You don't know who Peanut the Squirrel is?
I don't. Who?
Oh my God. Dude, this was one of the crazy stories that came out actually a few weeks ago.
Really? I missed
Yeah,
it.
so this guy owned this he basically so he took in a squirrel, all right,
Yeah.
that was was gonna die. So he took it in, and I think it was in the state of New York or something like that. So, but I'm pretty sure that squirrels cannot be domesticated in most states anyways. But
Legally.
yeah, legally. So he takes in this squirrel. This thing is like his buddy, his pal, his friend, his life, his heart, you know? And he brought this thing to life. It's a beautiful squirrel. It's super cute. And anyways, he started a channel for this squirrel, and he was helping raise money on his channel for other wildlife or whatever it was. I'm kind of getting the story a little bit wrong, but it was something along those lines. Anyways, some reporter reported it to animal services or whatever, and they came and took the squirrel from him, and then they executed the squirrel
Are you serious?
because the squirrel couldn't actually survive in the wild. So they executed it because they were afraid the squirrel's just going to come back to him or whatever. That their best idea on how to fix the problem was take the squirrel from him and kill it.
Oh
And
my gosh.
this guy was devastated. And it's like you kind of laugh at it. Like I don't laugh at it, but some people laugh at it. And I'm just like, imagine human service or not human services, animal services coming in taking your dog from you and just killing it just because they don't want you to have your dog.
Yeah,
Just
because they're just like black and white with the law. That's
right,
why.
exactly. So it was a huge
So,
story
and
that happened, and I think they actually created a coin off of it, which is hilarious to me.
it's got a, oh, that's political memes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's up 324%. Peanut the
right.
squirrel. Wow.
Yeah. R.I.P. Peanut. You know, the funny thing is that my first pet when I was like 7 years old, 5, 6, 7 years old, was a flying squirrel that
Really?
we took in because it fell out of the tree.
We had parrots. I don't know how many of those flew out the
Yeah.
door. We
But
had
his name was
gerbils.
Peanut. My
Was
first
it?
pet squirrel's name was Peanut.
No way.
Yes, and he was
So
a
you have
flying squirrel.
connections.
Isn't that hilarious? And he lived with me for a long time. He was awesome.
Oh yeah, that
Listen,
must have
I
been.
don't think that should ever be a problem. Like you should be able to have whatever animals you want to have that are
Well,
on your property. Like who gives a crap? Like
yeah. I mean,
what's gonna
within
happen? You're gonna
limits.
get rabies?
You can't have a
Yeah,
pet black bear though. Come on.
you can though. People do.
Really?
They
Yeah, but you
do.
got
Yeah,
to get
people
all the proper
domesticated
licenses.
bears.
Yeah,
People
but they're all in
domesticated
a fence.
deer. Take deer for example.
Well,
Deer,
yeah.
like
I
they'll
don't
come
know.
and it's the point is that if you're helping, I mean,
If
I
you
get
like
it.
a pet, make a meme coin. If you like some type of animal, make a meme coin. You might get rich. That's the point of the
I used to have
story.
raccoons as a kid. Believe it or
Really?
not, I actually had raccoons as a kid. Can you believe that?
I
And
can.
it,
I
yeah,
remember
this
as a little kid, this woman walking down the street had three little baby raccoons all over her one day. I remember that
really.
as a little kid. Yeah, I was like the coolest thing.
They are amazing pets, by the way. They are. If I was to
Intelligent
explain them,
animals.
they're very intelligent. They're super cute, and they actually remind me. It would be like taking a dog and a cat and making a fusion animal out of it. That's what a raccoon is.
So
Like,
it's like people have ferrets. All ferrets are minks, right? They're the
yeah,
weasel family. And I would never have a ferret, by the way, because I've heard horror stories of people having ferrets where they're hiding your keys, they're hiding all sorts of stuff on you.
yeah, they do. They're pretty. Animals are intelligent, man. Animals need to be treated right. And I'll tell you right now that Steve Irwin would be mortified of this peanut story.
Oh yes.
He would be a
So
and R.I.P. Steve Irwin. So, all right. Well, yeah, that's that story. So,
all right.
anyways, just looking at the categories, what I'm trying to get at here is that we are just the market is just growing, not just in the price of, you know,
So but
money
most
dumping
meme
in, but
coins are just big pump and dumps, you know. So be careful if you get involved at meme coins.
yes.
I haven't personally just because I don't know, it's just I feel like you got to be always watching it on top of it because they could skyrocket in 1 hour and the next hour the bottom falls out.
I think the best advice when it comes to meme coins is just stick in the top 100 cryptos. If the meme coins are in the top 100, you're probably going to be okay. You know,
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
Dogecoin, Dog with Hat. Um, I mean, you
Pepe.
Pepe, you have all these different meme coins that are in the top 100, but there are hundreds of meme coins now in so many different categories all across the crypto world. And I agree with you,
Oh yeah.
Brian. You got to be careful
Definitely.
with that stuff. But with that being said, though, um, hey, let's take a look at some other stuff because I only got a little bit more time here.
All right.
If you guys want us to look up something, now is the time to ask because I only got a little bit more time today. Oh, you were about to look up TIA?
All right. Yeah. You
Yeah.
go there.
Let's take a look at that, see what that's doing. I think we're up 3% on the day. Nothing crazy.
No, nothing crazy. But up is better
Thanks
than
for joining the
down.
chat, guys. Anybody here, what's your favorite what's your favorite crypto out there or what are you guys currently holding? Are you guys Bitcoin maximalists or maximists? You guys got some altcoins? What do you like?
All right. So TIA, I mean, it still doesn't look like great, but it's moving in the right direction. So
You
we'll
got to share
see.
your screen.
I am. I'm getting there. You see it?
Oh yeah, there she is.
There she is. So,
Fighting fighting that line, dude.
you know, it definitely this was it this turned into, you know, the $4 areas, you know, held as support. Now, you know, from there, I mean, it's had a nice little run. from oops. Oh my. Uh yeah, I'm almost done today. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. I had like a 30% run up. So that's nice. I'd like to see it get above uh just call it $6 and hold that and then break above the 200-day moving average. Um really like to see this by the end of the year, above 12, $15. So, I think if things go well, and they just had a big coin release, so you got to be careful with the inflationary side of TIA.
Yeah,
And that kind of kept it down because they just released like 200 million coins. So, but the
yeah.
rebound on this, I feel if we can get back to the $12 range by the end of the year, 12 to $15, and then from that, I really think this coin is going to make new all-time highs again. It really ran up to like $20, $21.
That was
Could
a
we?
very, very fast. Like once
It
that thing
is.
was launched, it actually did quite the opposite of what most coins do. Most coins drop off the face of the
Right.
earth,
This went
but
the opposite.
yeah, I mean, it's really interesting to see how this one actually was trying to find where it
So,
belonged
yeah.
in the
So
ecosystem.
I still believe this can be a triple digit coin. I think this could be over $100 coin someday, but we'll have to wait and see because
Yeah.
there's, you know,
Yeah, we
with
gotta do some
everything.
more research on that. Maybe we put out a couple of videos. I do think that it would be nice to put out a video about TIA. I think it'd be nice to put out a video um about that one earlier we were talking about. We talked about a few different ones. But okay, so
So
another one I wanted to look up that I thought was really interesting was Polkadot. I was actually
uh,
really surprised by what that was doing.
yeah, I haven't looked at Dot in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, but she's been moving along too.
Yeah, so it definitely was, battling this area for keeping it as support. It broke down below it a little bit, but it came right back above it, around the $4 range. Um, but yeah, it's definitely had a big pump here. It's, trying to break its 200-day moving average, which right now was resistance, trying to break above that,
Yeah.
turn that into support. It can do that. It'll get up to like the $6.50 range real quick, probably even go up to like, $7.58. Who
But
knows?
it's got a big resistance line there at the $6.50 or whatever that is.
Yeah, there's a lot of resistance at 725. There's some
Yeah.
more at 640, 650.
Yeah.
But this area here is could be a lot of resistance here. But this is a big move was on, volume. Definitely had volume there with this move. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
So it's
another, I
not quite
mean,
fighting with the second volume point of control yet, but it's blasted through that bottom one there where all the moving
it,
averages are.
it did.
Yeah, that's nice.
So here's
So it's looking strong, man. I mean, that's looking strong too. Hey guys, thanks for joining the live.
definitely.
If you guys got
So
anything you want
here
us to check out, let us know. We only got
here's Uniswap. So
little bit more time
I
today.
decided, I think Uniswap for the Dexes is, the Mac Daddy of the Dexes. But so I decided, I ended up, I was like, I need to build a little position in this anyway. So I did. And I got in at a good area. I got in low down in here, but it's just from this low here, it's just been steadily going up. Came back
Yeah.
down, test this, which was, that's good. Test that, make sure it stays as support, the $7 range. But then it's just shot up again. Look at this thing. Um, turn this area into support, the $9 area into support. The next stop is, like $11. I really think we're going to see a new all-time high this cycle for Uniswap,
Yeah, for Uniswap, yeah.
and I think its current all-time high is what, $54 or something like that.
While we're on the topic of Uniswap, what are your thoughts on sushi?
Oh, $44. I used to love sushi, you know that.
Yes.
But I got rid of my sushi because I was
Because too much
impatient.
raw fish is bad for your body.
I think more so I was just impatient and I let the market wear me out
Yeah.
and I moved into something else.
Well, that's a pretty manly thing to say, Brian.
I probably
Two.
should have kept a little of my sushi anyway, but I
Yeah.
didn't.
Well, that's fine. I kept
I
my
moved it
sushi
into,
for us. I kept my sushi for us both. I'm having a nice little green dragon right
you
now.
know, I mean, I was buying sushi when sushi was expensive,
Yeah.
you know.
Expensive is so subjective, dude. I mean,
Well, I started buying it probably
take
around
Robert
this area.
Kiyosaki for example.
Look at this. I know.
He's buying
$15.
he's buying Bitcoin today. He's buying it today.
Good,
He'll
right?
be buying it next week
He's
and the
going to
week
be
after.
buying it until he has 100 Bitcoin.
Yeah. He'll be buying it till he has $6 million.
So, I mean, sushi really doesn't look that good, Cody. I'm sorry to tell you, man. That's the weekly chart doesn't look good.
I know. She's really under that
Yeah.
lines.
Now,
Yeah.
the daily chart, you know, which will show the reversal, of course, before the weekly chart.
Why sushi?
It definitely
Why?
had a nice breakout here, right? It,
No.
look at this. It went
Yeah.
from,
He was like, ugh.
it had a 30% breakout though.
All right.
Now, if it can just keep going, get above the 200-day moving average,
Folks, always cook your
and then
fish. Always
yeah,
cook your fish. Don't eat it raw. If you eat
and
it
then there's,
raw, you could get yourself some problems.
yeah,
You get
sushi still got
sick.
some work ahead of
Yeah.
itself here, but it's
Jeez.
trying. I think this is one of those. All right, come on, sushi. We'll drag you along. We're going up.
Cheese and crow, man.
Sorry, man. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I think that's good for today.
I think it's fine. Yeah, just kind of quick overcap or recap.
Bitcoin.
Um, Bitcoin. Yeah, let's recap on finishing out with Bitcoin. I think that's good.
Bitcoin is just huge. You want to pull the chart up one more
I think
time?
we should.
All
Yeah,
right.
one more time. Let's pull it right up. And then we can get out of here. Yeah. 100,000 Bitcoin, Brian. When are we going to see that 100,000 Bitcoin?
All right. Let me
That's my question. Because I think that we're going to see it before the end of the year. And I can't believe I'm saying that.
oh,
Because
I think we're definitely gonna see Bitcoin before the end of the year at
I think Christmas
100,000.
is coming early, folks. That's what I'm saying. Christmas is coming early. And we're already unwrapping presents now.
Everybody's seeing my screen, right?
Yeah.
You see, all right. So pretty much in the last week, we'll just say Bitcoin closed 20%. It gained 20% in a week. That's pretty amazing, right? It went from 68,000 to right now we're at 82,000. $14,000 gain in 1 week.
Can you believe that?
Amazing. So now,
I remember when I was excited about Bitcoin being
and a lot of
14,000.
volume. So I
Like,
foresee
remember
like
those
this,
days?
I know, gonna go sideways for a little bit, maybe even form another little bear flag. I mean, excuse me, bull flag.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably end up going up to, oops, I'm trying to give you my prediction on a day. Hmm. All right, I think it's going to be,
What was our increase from September till now?
so I'm going to say we're going to hit 100,000 Christmas Day.
Okay, but now
Merry Christmas, everybody.
let me throw you my prediction.
All right,
Give me give me the measuring increase from September, the bottom of September,
down here,
yeah, to today. What's that price increase?
52%.
Okay, 52%. Okay,
All right,
now and
50,
that's 2 months, right? Basically.
66 days. Yeah, just
Okay.
call it 2 months.
So measure the 66 days from there now.
All right,
From where we're at
so
now.
so from this price,
Yeah, from there. 66 days from there.
okay, here's 66 days. That's January 16th
That's the 16th.
of January,
Interesting.
and it was 52%. to get more chart at 52%. So, folks, Crypto Cody is saying that on January 16th, 66 days from now, Bitcoin's going to be
123,000. I'm gonna stick with 123,000 then, because that's
on,
23 is my favorite number.
so you're saying 123,000 by the 16th of January.
Yeah.
But the question was, when do you think it's going to break 100,000?
The question, well, I think with all that, I actually do think that it's gonna break 100,000 before January. Before Inauguration Day, I think we will be sitting in a $100,000 Bitcoin. I actually do believe that.
So, mind you, now to hit 100,000, Bitcoins really only need to go up 24%.
Yeah, I know. It's actually the odds are in its favor, definitely.
You know what? I'm going to change mine and I'm going to say, you know what? Hmm. Wednesday, I think Wednesday, December 18th, we'll see 100,000. And then we're going to have Cody's jump from there to January 16th to 123,000. Wow, who knows? Anyway, we love speculating, lots of fun. But remember, only invest what you're willing to lose,
Oh, what a beautiful piece of advice that we should
right?
always take.
Finish on that. And don't
Yeah,
invest your mortgage, don't invest your car payment. If you
don't
think, oh
put your
my God,
capital.
this is I can't miss, it's gonna just go up.
Right.
You,
Unless you're willing
you
to lose
can't,
your mortgage,
you
then
can't willing to, but you can't. You know what I mean?
no,
Only
exactly.
only risk what you're
Don't pull
willing,
a home equity line
only
for crypto.
only
It's not a
risk
good
what you're
idea.
willing to lose that you can still live.
Yeah,
So anyway, I just finished on that.
that sounds good. Hey guys, if you could please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, that would mean the world to us. We want to continue to put out more content that you guys enjoy. Put in the comment section once this video is posted anything that you guys want us to look up for you guys or make a video on. We would love to do that. And also, if you're interested in being a part of the live with us, we'd like to do that as well because this is Bitcoin fam. We want to involve the community. We're not professional traders. We're not professional chart analysis dudes. We are just crypto enthusiasts and excited about what's happening in the future of cryptocurrency. So, with that, Brian, thanks for hanging out this morning. Guys, we
Thanks,
will
Cody.
see you for the next one, which, by the way, I wanted to say the next one, I don't know if it's going to be able to be Wednesday for me. So,
I
I will
think
keep you.
Thursday. I think Thursday's a better day for me
Yeah,
anyway.
I think
But
Thursday is going to be the best day. So, we'll do another live Thursday morning. We usually start 6:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Join us.